Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Tyranny. We're going to check out this, and I think that's the last thing we have to check out in this particular part of the world. So that is a shortcut. But what about this though?
More talent. Filthy.
Pretty sure we're gonna be okay up there. But like, how do we get? We must have to teleport.
This one is under my protection.
I see as the crow flies.
Our party's pretty strong. I knew they could do it by themselves. They didn't need me involved in this. I guess we can't
Bleed
get
out,
involved.
you little shit.
It was.
There we go.
Probably more force than was necessary.
You see that?
Oh, hello. Okay. We haven't really gotten any cool loot yet. Or I should say we've gotten a lot of good loot. It's just we've had better loot already. Yeah, this still didn't open, so we must have to teleport down there through some other means. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go here. Yeah, whatever this area is as well, but this would also have to be a room that you teleport into, I think.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
Alright. So this should move us on to the abyss, right? That's where this goes? I think. You know what? I forgot. I just read the tip down there. You can hold shift to do multiple orders. I totally forgot about that. So I think we covered everything else. The shattered fracture or whatever the last place is called. I think. At least everything that we could right now. So let's start down here. Okay, let's test the other keys. Nothing.
Got it.
Before we move on, let's go to this one. I'm assuming this was going to control this bridge device right there. Yep.
Can't do that.
So this will link back up to... yeah, up here. Now what the heck is this? I'm assuming this takes all three.
More beacons to fiddle with. With which to fiddle? Seriously, Lantry, sober up.
Wow. Either I just got lucky with the order, or it doesn't matter what order they are. So this feels like the area to go to proceed onward. Let's do the side areas over here. If we need to do all three keystones, I'm assuming that's like the path. Oh, hello, room where we're going to have an encounter.
Another battle.
Oh, Lantry. Lantry.
Bad at making friends.
I see where this is going. Get out of there, buddy. Let's cast Thunderstorm. Start buffing the party.
Sorry, I can't.
Cool. I did the shift clicking.
Take me if you can.
Anyone else want to tangle with this?
Alright, cool. So shift move orders also work.
Take that.
Neat.
Will
Alright.
do. Sorry, I can't.
Oh, but you can.
What have we here?
Why don't you go get that?
Will do.
Let's move like this because I'm pretty sure this will activate the encounter.
Come
And
at
it
me,
did.
brave meat. Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do. Clean up, you little shit.
That one rattled me hard.
Alright, so we just screwed up a whole bunch of
One is
orders.
under my protection.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Nice! And when the target is killed, because I target that thing with the fireball, it automatically goes to the next action. It doesn't interrupt it.
Clean up, you little shit.
Cool.
You are finished.
Alright, that time it didn't seem to do anything. Oh, the fight's over. As it should be. Okay, side area done. It's a real shame that we had to kill everybody up top, because I feel like we're losing out on some of the story. But hey, they forced my hand. They wouldn't leave. Now, how do we activate you? And why isn't the purple stone here? I have questions. It doesn't affect
On
that
it.
one. Alright. Well, we just can't open that door yet. We need another keystone, I think. What about up here? We didn't really explore up here that much. This will take us back up to the fractured area, but let's see if maybe the blue will activate this. Nope. That did the bridge before.
Yes.
Well,
Right.
I guess we move forward. Up the stairs. Hello. Can I... Odd. Sometimes it feels like we can reach that far with the items that we have, but sometimes it doesn't. Lexeme. What? No. It was 4 days ago. 8? That's absurd. Arguing with a perceived interlocutor? Or perhaps herself, the old sage mutters with her attention jumping from left hand to right as she banters. Then we should retrace our steps. As you approach, the sage turns towards you, her face a calm and tranquil smile. Oh, darling. Having trouble sleeping too? It really is you. At first, I didn't want to believe, but then, eyes wide with surprise, Lantry ambles forward, seemingly uncertain of what he's experiencing. That voice. Lexeme? Let's call it Lexem. Looks around, her glance darting in every direction but Lantry's. Mel, what happened to you? How long has it been? Your youth. Where did it go? You're supposed to outlive me, not the other way around. Wait a minute. What? Has this person's like age been suspended down here or something? No, not Mel. Lantry's eyes fall to the ground, his face awash in defeat. It's me, Lantry. Don't you remember? Oh, okay. I thought maybe Mel was some nickname this person that Lexem had for Lantry, but I guess not. Lantry has told me almost nothing about you. Not Lantry, Lexeme. She points to herself with a knowing smile, or so they call me. The sage rubs her temple with a pained smile. Sorry, my mind feels all fog, no lightning. It's all in here, just tired of being tired. All I need is a little sleep. A little shut-eye, and it will all make sense. Oh, Sage L. Right, so she is Sage L. I believe you contacted me regarding a legal matter. Legal matters? If you're asking about laws, you... Wait, that sounds familiar. Halting mid-thought, Lexim shakes her head with a violent twitch. Did I? Tokshen. Oh! Oh my! I had given up hope and almost forgotten I had even sent word. A look of recollection spreads across her face, and Lexim examines you head to toe. Thank Kairos you found me. Apologies, you shouldn't meet me now when my mind is a fleeting shadow of what it once was. Almost given up hope that... How? Like, we just got the message, but time seems to be funky down here? Fatebinder, my offer is a simple one. I will submit to your justice and confess to every crime of my school. In exchange, I ask that you preserve my writings. I have seen centuries of work burn away in hours. Please, let me save something, some small sliver. I will purchase it with my life. No, we're not that crazy. I mean, we did murder everybody up top, but we gave them multiple chances to mend their ways and leave. They asked for it. Everybody in the comments who calls me a murderer, they asked for it. Why are these works so important? My peers and I have dedicated our lives to recording the unfolding of all things. I've compiled the accountings of nearly a dozen sages, each of whom put decades of effort into... The sage's eyes flutter as she catches herself focusing far away. Into journaling the rise and fall of realms and the passages of the seasons. Okay, so why did you contact me? You represent a risk, but one I needed to take. There's a chance you will burn my text in accordance with what you think Kairos' will demands. But I also know you are a fatebinder, one entrusted by Kairos to bear the power of the edict. If anyone understands the value of knowledge and the value of interpreting the spirit of the law over its letter, I knew it had to be you. What are my alternatives? One of Narot's thugs? Or one of Ash's minions? Interpreting the spirit of the law over its letter. Let me tell you, Lexim, if I valued interpreting the spirit of the law over its letter, then I would have let all those people above live and not murdered them. You have contacted the wrong person. But let's see where this goes. I'm trying to think long term here. The Vellum Citadel will never be reborn. The occupying Archons aren't going to build libraries to archive the Tearsmen where my text might live. Wait. I'm not going to build libraries and archives to the Tearsmen. Okay. The best hope of the Chronicles are to have them held in custody of the court. Yeah, let's yeah. The old sage's face puckers and her gaze falls to her feet. Mel, where did you place my quills? I can't seem to find a fresh one. Her eyes dart about in a feigned act of insanity, but her quick glances in your direction to gauge your reaction give her away. Uh-huh. We'll go to. There was a component of that in my thinking. What? You would wish death upon them? But why? They turned their backs on us. They saw us grow feeble, and I could see the relief in their eyes when someone sleepless committed suicide. I'm not proud of these feelings. But yes, I figured Wagstaff and Jespos would almost certainly mock, offend, or otherwise start a fight with any fatebinder that found this place. I don't know those names, but I'm guessing I maybe killed them earlier. Well, I mean, this is true. They're gone? All of them? What of my scribe? What of Mel? Did you kill him too? Was Mel the person who we killed the first? The Oh, was their name Mel? I didn't get their name. Whoops. Yeah, he's dead. I see. I invited this upon him, upon them all. If I still slept, such things would haunt me in my dreams. I don't think I would violate, but let's see where this goes. Not exactly. I am surrendering myself to your justice and asking for my text to be spared in exchange. Does the court never show favoritism for the criminal that helps bring others in the conspiracy to justice? I'm surrendering myself in exchange for mercy towards some inanimate objects. We follow the law pretty strictly. You don't get a reward for doing what's required of you. That's true. Oh boy, what would I say here? I'm not going to offer to stash them. I think I'm going to go for one. Yeah. I can't argue with your reasoning. I'm the one in the position of groveling. This negotiation is at your mercy. I'm asking for an exception. I am flirting with the notion of asking a Fatebinder to commit a crime, but I've lost even my ability to sleep at night. It's not like I have shame, a future, or anything of worth to lose by groveling. I'm not gonna help her though, so we're kind of running out of options here. Let's go with this one though, and see what that does. Alright, well, maybe if my magic still worked, I could offer you a challenge, but those days are gone. I know I'm no threat to you, Fatebinder. My submission is a courtesy. My contacting you was a courtesy. I could have remained hidden, but decided I should turn myself in and ask boldly for what I want. I have little else to lose. I'm torn. Oh boy, I'm torn. Because of her, we found a bunch of people hiding in the old walls, so she did willingly turn herself and everybody else in. But yeah, like, we don't reward her for doing what she's supposed to do. And to help her with these tomes would be to break the law. And I've been trying to roleplay this character pretty close to the law, to the point where, as people put in the comments, my character is a baby killer. Because of the law. Shit. And it's so hard for me to roleplay this character because I'm always usually a good person and try to do good things, but like right now I'm like, maybe I should help you, but then I'm like, nah, but I don't think my character would. I've heard enough. I sentence you to death. If that is your will, so be it. The sage falls to one knee and lowers her head to expose the back of her neck. If you will not help me, then this has been all for naught. My shame is complete. Please just end it all. Oh? Fatebinder, no! Please! Nature reaches out to grab your arm but stops short of laying his hand on you. Whatever Lexim's crimes, what good comes of killing her? Is her current situation not punishment enough? Lantry's giving me a way out. And over time, I think our character would respect our companions, especially these three. These three have been our companions, followers. What is Reef Talon? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what Reef Talon is, but let's do this. That name, yes, Reef Talon. She's lurking down here, same as I. I'm assuming Reef Talon I would have been told of by someone up in the town, but again, I murdered everybody. How would I know Reef Talon then? This doesn't make any sense. Why do I know that name? You look like you've known the caress of sleep. Why then do you seek Reef Talon? Reef Talon can still be of use to the people of the Bastard's Wound. I murdered them all. Who is Reef Talon? What is this? I have no reasons. I don't even know who they are. This game hasn't told me who they are. I think I killed the NPC who would have told me about this person. I have no reasons, but I'll glare silently. Well, I can tell you that she lurks these depths along with the sleepless she has created. The sage falls silent, rocking back and forth before returning to the present. Tell me, do you intend to harm Reef Talon? I don't know who that is. But okay, so this Reef Talon created the sleepless. So I guess that makes her bad? I don't know. Like, according to Kairos' law, would this Reef Talon be evil for creating well, I mean, if she's in the old walls and creating sleepless, which are obviously working with the Bane, then yeah, I'm sure there's a law being broken there. So yeah, sure. Yes, I intend harm. She smiles. I understand. There are many who, no doubt, feel aggrieved by what she has done, robbing us of our tranquility and thought. Come, let me take you to her. Her lethargic motion becomes youthful exuberance as she springs into motion. Me and Lantry need to have a conversation about this Reef Talon. Pursue Lexime. Okay, game, sure. Let me do that.
I got it.
I have no idea who they are. I was thinking if this was going to activate that console, but no. I guess not. Hello? Oh? Wake up! Fresh meat. Lexime roars at the massive havoc hovering in the center of the room. Every hair on your body stands on end as the room swells with static charge. Small bits of debris orbit the havoc as its tendrils twitch and flick. Is it... Are we at the boss fight of the DLC, like, already? You're talking to this thing like it's your friend. Well, of course. Lullaby never harms those of us robbed of sleep. Only the arrogant and the wicked need fear its embrace. Okay, her attitude has changed. I'm not hallucinating. She has truly lost her mind. Lantry shakes his head, eyes wide with disbelief. This is a nightmare. Why in Kairos' name would you keep a havoc, let alone name it? Don't be ridiculous. Lullaby isn't a kept pet. It's our keeper, naturally. She shakes her head as if the aforementioned detail was obvious. Submit, and this will be swift. Or resist and make things interesting. However you like it. Lexime clasps her hands, roaring gibberish at the massive havoc as it begins to stir. Well, if we weren't going to kill you before, we damn sure are now. Okay. This is not the boss fight, because she escaped. And there are multiple portals out of here. Alright. Defense is up. I'm gonna let you do whatever it is you want to do, I think, for right now.
Not a problem, boss.
Alright, let's do Surge of Glory. Then move back. Then do that. Then damage. And we'll go. Alright, none of that works. Great.
On your knees, worm!
We're taking a lot of damage here. Lantry, get out of this AoE, whatever the heck it is. I don't remember what they do. Shoot, we need to do that button.
Tear your skull out by your ass!
That take? Yeah, that did take. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot to do shift. Well, that's fine. You can do this first. Then we can do the damage spell. Then do that later. Alright.
For me! I'll hit you twice as hard next time!
Just keep first buff.
Well struck!
Alright, let's build it up.
Tear
Very
your
good.
skeleton out by your ass!
Can't do that.
Smashed him! You are finished!
Nice, we got him. Okay. Lantry? Come over here, friend. I'm gonna run an interference for you. Shit. Oh, wrong character. Wrong character. We're all falling apart. Oh boy, I'm about to take some damage here. We need some damage mitigation going on, so let's do Warrior's Respite. Lantry, can't do Quicken right now. Healing Wisp on yourself.
Fine. Just fine.
Let's do Concussive Bolt. We got him in a line here. Oop. Concussive Bolt.
That rip the That wouldn't let
Time for this.
Feels like my blood is on fire.
Ooh, Lantry.
Consider it done.
Yeesh. We need to get that person off of Lantry. Blinding is good. We'll try those two.
Ready?
We're gonna slow mo this one.
This one is
Fall before me!
Yeesh. taunt all of those.
On it.
Massive AoE damage. Lantry is still invisible. Closing on my desk. I'll be hearing that in the mic. Okay, we need to do some crowd control. They're all split up really well. Let's reposition. Alright, and now let's do Withering Cloud. Very good. After that, we'll do Quicken, I think. Alright, let's go Quicken. Concussive Bolt. Yes! Tide is turning. Whew. Back to normal mode. See you.
I've seen a lot of crazy shit, but people taking up arms to defend the Bane? That's a new kind of weird.
That wasn't part of the plan? Well, sorry to disappoint you. You survived. I didn't expect. Lexium's gaze falls to the ground. You willingly led me into a trap. Explain yourself. I apologize. Many have come here looking to harm us, or Reef Talon. The Bane don't seem to harm us Sleepless, and I had to protect the Reef Talon and all the other Sleepless, and yet I'm no match for you, and so my best choice seemed... What I did was unforgivable. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Take me to the Reef Talon. No. So long as I can for cognate thought, I will protect her. Alright. Kneel and die with some dignity then. With a single fell strike, the wispy old sage crumbles to the ground. A wicked grin froze into her face. Lexium's eyes closed shut at last. I realized she brought it upon herself, and in her state, probably welcomed death, but it is a painful end all the same. What in the heck is going on? Find Reef Talon and the remaining Sleepless. So all of these are portals, but they are not portals that I can actually activate. Well.
On it.
Again, I feel like I do not have some of the context needed for this part of the game. Because of killing everybody up top. So how do we get to this Reef Talon?
Your days end.
Oh, that fucking hurt.
You dent.
Now that was satisfying. Bleed out, you little shit.
You won't get away that easy.
There we go. I forgot to level up Lantry. Oh boy. Save. Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Right. We need to find the additional chronicles. And do this. And that's that's from the base game.
On it.
So with this new torch key, I'm supposing, or I'm guessing that opens up new doors like the door right over here. Yep. Makes sense.
I'm not here to
Let them do their thing.
That's how it's fucking done. Let's try that again.
Give you some more health there, buddy. I think this is her like archery tree. Grant immunity to the burning and bleeding afflictions. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, immune to burning and bleeding? Sure.
Heads up. We have
Shield wall.
Come back here and die.
Still got it.
Small fries.
on
This
it.
was just a side room, so how do we get... How do we get up there? Oh! By going through that door. That I totally missed when I put... Okay. Well, hello. Uh-huh. Maybe we are at the end. Let's check the side passages first, though.
See that?
Interesting.
Whoop! Ah!
On it.
Hey, over there.
Okay. Star Smite Staff, Meteoric. Launches 3 projectiles with increased range that cannot crit. Huh. Yeah, ours is better. Especially for what Lantry does.
Right.
Well, I wonder what's gonna happen. Wait, hold on.
Of course.
Right.
There we go. Our formation was out.
There. See that?
Lights.
This is embarrassing.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass!
See that? I'm entirely useless.
I think that one hit both.
Easy peasy. Take all. This cannot be the end, right? We've only been at this for, what, 4 hours? I guess maybe there would have been a lot more. Okay, yeah, that looks... Yeah, that's Reef Talon. Okay. Fast mode off. Let's save. The Beast Woman waits by the dust-caked altar, head bent downward in contemplation. A deep, gravely rumble emanates from her chest as you cross the chamber's threshold. With a loud shove, she turns to face you. A fierce pair of ice-blue eyes watch you with murderous intensity. Human is thick with scent of packmate's blood. She parts her lips and flashes a pair of razor-sharp fangs. A powerful rumble bursts from her chest to rattle your ears. Will rend limbs and tug entrails before soft-skinned prey gives last breath. Reef Talon will bring human back as sleepless husk to forever roam dark, shadowed halls. As you draw your weapon, the sleepless in the chamber react with a discordant chorus of wails, drawing in closer to protect Reef Talon. Back! Scamper, flee, escape! Do not raise blunt claws to Fatebinder. Only Reef Talon must answer challenge. Despite her protestations? The sleepless are undeterred. Reef Talon abandons her objections and turns to face you. Raising her massive frame to its full height, she bares her fangs, shaking the air with a tremendous roar. I have no real build-up for this fight, considering I just found out who this person is 5 minutes ago. But yeah, let's kill this random beast woman who apparently created all these sleepless, and that's interesting. I'm kind of curious how she did that.
Send them at me! This one is under...
Alright, friends. What to do? Start with that. And then Fury you. I am going to buff the party.
Protection!
Can't move! I'm trapped in place!
You're fine, you're fine.
I can't move! I can't move!
Full banner. Verse, get this guy off me.
I'm on it.
Can't move!
Thank you.
I'm trapped in place!
I know you're trapped. Calm down.
Shit! I'm stuck!
You quicken.
If I can't move, I can't...
You will
And Reef Talon is dead. Wherever the hell she was. Okay. The other fight was tougher than that. Battered and bloodied, Reef Talon collapses on the ground with a drawn-out groan. The momentary daze in her eyes is quickly replaced with a look of vicious intent. With an energy born of pure defiance, she raises herself, cracks forming in the stone tile from her powerful grip, and readies for a final pounce. As quickly as it arrived, the energy dissipates. Her muscles, once coiled and taut, finally buckle, dropping the beastwoman into a heap upon the cold rock. Kill a reef talon. Bring many, many failures to end. Nobody stays a prima forever. Though slow on her feet, the massive beastwoman launches herself at you, fangs and claws poised to pierce flesh in one last lunge. You deftly step aside and her body crashes clumsily to the floor, prone and defenseless. You move in for the kill and put the massive beast to rest. Achievement unlocked, Bastard Wounder. I guess that's it. Besides trying to find the hidden chronicles, I feel like we just did the main quest line. Penumbra. Oh, finally we get a cool weapon. Plus and parry for each engaging enemy. Okay. Shadow's Treachery. The primordial blade Penumbra turns its victims' shadows against them, wrapping them in their own darkness and weakening them to the sword's ephemeral edge. The time the target remains afflicted by this power scales with Penumbra's renown. Your shadow flickers erratically in the wan violet light emitted by this viciously sharp bronze blade, fluctuating between converging about the weapon's length and stretching as if it trying to escape its presence. No legend sings of this weapon, yet it bristles with sorcerous energy the sharpened alloy edge seems insufficient to contain. Perhaps the craftsperson responsible for this sword used techniques long lost to modern smiths, infusing it with a power that may be older than the Archons, the Overlord, or even the Old Walls you discovered it in. Sounds like a weapon that would be used by that other Archon, the Archon of Death? What was their name? They're like the Assassin Archon that could blend into the shadows. But let's see, plus and parry for each engaging enemy. So we definitely want, if we do want to equip this, it would be for Verse, I think. Or maybe Barrack. What's the other stuff we got? Cascade Keystone. Looks like it would fit into one of the teleporters of the Bastard's Wound's Old Walls.
Right. Huh. Have a look here.
Huh.
Hands up!
Alright, but she also already has some pretty cool weapons. Gentle Touch, I think we got both of these from Narat. I know we definitely got the Final Scream from Narat. Did we get this one too? Let's see. So she does bonus critical damage. On weapon crit, she can bleed the target and more precision. We probably don't want to get rid of Final Scream. Maybe Gentle Touch? Let's see. No, I don't want you to find... Oh, whatever. Let's see. So this does... Oh, it tells us right here. So for Gentle Touch, less DPS, less accuracy. But we get a bonus to defenses, basically, plus and parry for each engaged enemy. And then on weapon crits, an area of effect that does arcane damage versus their magic defense for 2-meter area. Oh no, this is Narat's. Yes, it even says the voice of Narat's curved and serrated blade. So this does do less damage. Less accuracy. So it's really just, do we want the renown stuff? I mean, having 2 artifact weapons sounds pretty cool, even though it does do less DPS. There we go. Reputation ability unlocked. It does make her a little tankier, especially when she gets surrounded, with her parrying skill getting plus 10. What is her parry skill anyway? 111? Which I believe is pretty high. Yeah, reduce damage from enemy attacks and may lead them to miss altogether. So I believe the way the system worked was it's your accuracy, which for her is 205, against the parry. And then some rolls in the background, maybe? Huh.
Shithead.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Well, I mean, clearly there is more to the map, I guess. We did get this keystone. So where do we go, though? Been to the farm. There's only one space up here that we haven't been to yet. But yeah, I think that's it for the main quest, besides just finding those tomes. Huh. Well... Alright, well. We can explore more of this. That would just be a shortcut at this point.
Spotted something.
You're supposed to disarm it. The woman stands quietly as you approach. She focuses intently on the markings on the wall before her. Jesus. Let's ask her if she knows anything about the murals. Visibly startled by your voice, she glances in your direction, eyes only briefly breaking contact with the mural. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. She frowns. I'm not all gone yet, but I can tell I'm starting to slip. These murals weren't made by humans. That's about all I can tell you about them. There isn't anything else. I've seen the beastmen from above come down and look at them on occasion. They don't stay long, though. I don't think they understand them any more than we do. I wish there was an option to say... You must leave these old walls, and not just let's slide a blade between your ribs. But she did break the law. She is down here, so thank you for your information. With her gazing intently at the wall, you are easily able to plunge your blade into her back, your hand covering her mouth to muffle her dying screams. As you approach the wall, what at first appeared to be a collection of haphazard stains seems, on closer inspection, a deliberate creation, a procession of handprints, all of them too large to be human, but about the right size to those of beasts, festoon the wall, though each is varied in its shape and features. I am no scholar of artifice, but even I know that this does not match the masonry. The prints are all of a similar style, a single color mark of palm and splayed fingers. There is considerable variety in the exact shapes and sizes of handprints displayed. Examine the prints. It soon becomes clear that nearly every print is distinguished from one another, some greatly so. Some prints sport bulbous palms, others rectangular. Some fingers appear long and clawed, others stunted. A few even show signs of webbing between digits, or joints that bend at odd angles. I want to see these races, man. Like, what the heck happened to those? You examine the prints individually, tracing your fingers on the wall surface to detect any noteworthy changes in texture. After a few moments, you determine that there are two distinct types of print. The first appear to be made with some sort of dark pigment that flakes off at the touch. Many of these pigment-painted prints have faded, some to where only the palm is visible. The other style appears to be more of an act of heat branding than paint layered on stone. These charcoal black handprints are slightly recessed, as if the stone had melted from the imprinter's touch. From the corner of your eye, these prints seem to shimmer with the reds and blues of the Bane, but on direct observation, the prints always have a matte black finish. What in the hell is going on down here? Short of cataloging the specific details of each print, you feel confident that you've given the wall a thorough investigation. Do you think these prints were all done at once, or over centuries? I mean, were they trapped? Were all of them trapped, though? It seemed to me like they all willingly came down here, but... let's do that. Imprisoned here? That would explain the graffiti. Criminals have little respect for property. With nothing further to examine, you give your eyes a rest and step away from the prints. Like, what? Clearly there is something there. How in the heck do we get there? Just kind of scanning around, seeing if there's any kind of passage we've missed. I don't see anything. There must be a portal that goes directly in there. Does this just go back to the main place? All right. Yeah, this place. So we went down there, we went there. We still have that. That's like the one place left. But how do we get there? I can try changing this, but the thing is I also don't see any switches down here that would extend this bridge from this side. Like, well, that controls the stairs. Here? That requires a keystone. And none of those extend the bridge, but that's obviously a place that can use the keystone that we just got. And there's another mural right there. Huh. Well, I don't know if I'm going to continue this just to find those lost scriptures, everybody. I don't think there's anything else to it. And now let's just go back to here. Yeah. I guess we can check the farm. See if there's anything there that I missed to maybe go to another place. But I think that's mostly it. Besides those couple hidden rooms that I couldn't get to. As far as the story stuff is concerned, I feel like we did it all. Well, the main story.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Man, like there's nothing really...
Can't do that.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna stop the playthrough here. If anyone has played through this and knows of like an entire another storyline quest that I missed that I can still do because you know, I killed everybody, let me know in the comments below. But as far as I'm concerned right now, I think that's gonna do it for this playthrough of the DLC, which was really short. And again, that could just be on me, because I stuck to upholding the law to the strictest sense, which I try to do throughout the entire playthrough. I try to stick to the character that I made. And in the end, that probably shortened the DLC by a little bit, I'm guessing. Oh, wait, hold on. No, we can't activate this.
At once.
I thought maybe we could activate this teleporter with the keystone that we got, but there's not an option for that. And I don't really feel like just going around looking for hidden books detailing alternate history.
Time to lighten my step.
Huh. But yeah, I mean, if there's some NPC I missed that I could go to and we could do like a whole other side quest, let me know, and I may come back to this, but I guess that's mostly it. So thanks for watching. The series is pretty short. I feel like I can't really accurately judge this DLC because there could be so much more story hidden within the NPCs of this town that I killed. So, but if you kill everybody, then this DLC feels kind of like meh. Because the main part of this game that I enjoyed was the storyline, but there really wasn't much story to be had if you kill everyone. Again, that's on me, but I feel like I stay true to the character that I made, so this is the story that I get, which is not much of it. So thanks for watching again, everybody. I will see you all perhaps in another episode, if there is more to be seen besides those books. If not, then thanks for watching. See you next time.